Go.
A teenager has been charged with 4 counts of murder after he allegedly killed his family while, quote, extremely intoxicated. New Mexico State Police say they were called to investigate a quadruple homicide at a home in Belen. That's about 3 hours north of El Paso and 30 minutes south of Albuquerque. Now, police say the suspect, identified as 16-year-old Diego Leyva, called 911, who reportedly told the dispatcher he killed his family.
When deputies entered the home, they say they found 42-year-old Leonardo Leyva, 35-year-old Adriana Bencomo, 16-year-old Adrian Leyva, and 14-year-old Alexander Leyva, all dead from suspected gunshot wounds. Police say a handgun was also found on the kitchen table.
16-year-old boy accused of killing 4 family members at a New Mexico home. 2 adults and 2 teenagers were found dead in a home near Belen on Saturday after the suspect called 911 to report that he had killed his family, state police said. A teenager was jailed on murder charges after he reported killing 4 members of his family at a New Mexico home Saturday, officials said. The 16-year-old called 911 at 3:32 a.m. to report the deaths near the small city of Belen, 33 miles south of Albuquerque, New Mexico State Police said. The teenager, who was extremely intoxicated, left a residence and surrendered to arriving deputies with his hands raised, police said. Inside, authorities found 4 people dead and a handgun on the kitchen table, police said. State police released the identity of the teenager and the victims. However, NBC News does not typically name juveniles accused of crimes. The 4 people who were killed were 42, 35, 17, and 14. Their relationships to one another and the suspect were not immediately available, but police said he told a dispatcher he had killed his family. On Monday, state police corrected the age of one victim, previously described as 16, saying the victim was 17. Authorities did not release additional information, including a possible motive.
The medical investigator is still identifying the victims. The teen is still being held at a local hospital for detox. He's charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
The suspect told agents that a voice told him to kill his family, Braceda said. The suspect made the statement Sunday when he was sober, said Braceda, who added that the gun used in the shootings had been purchased by the teen's father, who was one of the victims. Braceda said authorities were not sure whether the boy had a history of mental illness. State police identified the victims as Adriana Bencomo, 35, Leonardo Leyva, 42, Adrian Leyva, 17, and Alexander Leyva, 14. In my opinion, it does not appear premeditated. As the officials stated, the boy heard voices in his head. However, keep in mind that he could have said such to give the impression that he will be treated as a mental victim. There have been countless young killers who murdered their parents and showed no remorse afterwards. Bencomo had been a volunteer firefighter and was a doting mother, said those who knew her. News of the murders stunned her current and former colleagues at the City of Rio Community's fire department, where she volunteered. She absolutely loved being a mom, said Ashley Romero Reynolds, a former volunteer who now lives in Ohio. She would bring her boys to the fire department when we had little events there and whatnot, or just to see their mom. Romero Reynolds said Bencomo went by Andy and always wanted to make people laugh, whether it was by cracking jokes or by doing silly dances. What do you think about the story in this video? As always, I encourage you to research the story yourself and come up with your own theories and ideas. Quick note, I would like to thank you guys for giving my channel over 10 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Do me a quick favor and leave a comment and tell me who would you like for me to research in the next video. It can be horror, crime, or drama related. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the videos. Thank you.